We going?
Yeah, you there.
You know.
I don't even know what to tell you. Welcome back to another black episode of the Black Five Black Show. It's your host Black Woods, aka Scooby. You sitting beside to my right. We got Monster McFly,
Hey.
and we got Blue the McGod. That nigga's a McGod.
Fuck it. I'm gonna make that now.
Yes, bro. And Nick Scoop McDuff.
Oh yeah, I get it now. I ain't get it first.
Nick Scoop McDuff.
Nigga McMawson.
Free Tekashi. That nigga finna fold though. That nigga finna fold, bro. I know that nigga.
Bruh. They hyping this story up too hard, man. Like, bruh, this shit finna be a fucking movie in less than 2 years. Man, that shit gonna fuck around and be a movie by the end of the year. By the end of, you know what I'm saying, 2019, it's gonna be some type of movie. It's gonna be called Dummy Boy.
Man,
Stupid.
they make movies out of damn near anything nowadays, bro. This shit crazy.
Can you imagine a Lifetime movie about Tekashi 6ix9ine though?
Bro, who would they get to play this nigga though?
Bruh, the dude from The Flash.
Oh!
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
What the fuck is his name on that show? It start with a C maybe? But,
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
bruh. Oh man, you can find anything on the internet, dude. I saw a video today that said, God damn it, Tekashi 6ix9ine is really Blanket,
Damn.
Michael Jackson's son.
Yeah.
Niggas is hella fucking disrespectful, bro.
Hey, bro, what they did was they took his new album cover and they was like, do you see this? And they compared it to Michael Jackson Blood on the Dance Floor. It was like, and Tekashi's blood on the same dance floor. But, you know, it was clearly supposed to be funny, but it was like, bruh, you could find anything on the internet, dude.
Niggas is hella disrespectful, bro. Blanket about to come. Blanket gonna fuck y'all up.
Bruh.
Blanket low key a gangster, high key a gangster.
Y'all ain't know
Blood,
Blanket
bruh.
was rapping? Y'all ain't know that nigga was a rapper for real? Be with Jaden Smith, Bieber, all them. Nigga, Blanket be goddamn going crazy, bro.
Blanky is Tekashi 6. As I said, Guy Blicky, that's Blanky, bruh.
I'm talking about for real.
Me too, bruh.
I'm talking about like outside of 6ix9ine.
Blanket
Nigga,
6ix9ine,
Blanket.
bruh.
He turning back dog skin. He done got back with Michael Jackson mama now. He working on getting his melanin. His sister now don't be going over there no more. So they still white a little bit. You feel me? That's how that is.
I'm tired of your shit, Will.
Are we, news-wise, is there anything else to really talk about?
Oh, that new Jaden
Nope.
Smith was dope.
Yeah. Is it what, an album or something?
It was an album. It was pretty dope.
I ain't hear nothing
You
about
talking about when it come out? If
Uh,
it didn't happen in the past 3 days, nigga, that shit is old as hell.
it's old as hell then. I don't give a fuck. I still like the shit.
We talking about news, bro.
it. Jaden Smith. I'm going to have to look that one up.
That shit has been out for 4 months.
Nah, bro. It's been out for like a month.
With that Goku and all that shit on there.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about
That shit been
yeah,
out.
Yeah, he got some singles out. That shit just came out. The album did.
No, that shit been out.
Alright.
Who else we got? Nigga, the information station has been lacking with it.
I know, dude.
Yes, bro. That bitch dead right as of right now.
What's a
Niggas, I
fucking
don't got no
bear?
iPad. I'm used to having like.
Dude,
Shout
what's a
out to,
fucking
Grand
bear,
Theft Auto
dude?
Cowboy. It might be what you hear in the background.
Oh, there go your bear. There go your bear. Happy birthday, Blake.
Put the headphones on, look it up.
Yeah, put your head. 12. Let's see if we can find some stories in the world. LeBron went to LeBron.
Niggas died damn near over them damn 11s that just came out at the damn mall. Did y'all see that video?
What happened?
They still doing that shit? Like, they still trying to murk niggas over fucking shoes?
Bro, yes, bro. Niggas got into fights in the parking lot afterwards.
They thumping at the stove.
It's about 2019 now, man.
Bro,
This shit's
niggas
gonna
is,
get worse.
I'm like, bro, yo, dog, it's called shopping on the internet.
Bruh. It's called Why I Want to Look Like Everybody Else.
Bro, them 11's hard as fuck, bro. ain't even about looking like everybody else, bro. The
Nigga,
hardest motherfucking shoe I ever seen in my life.
What I need to Google? 11s?
Yeah,
Jordan 11s?
yeah. It was the ones that the fucking Boys to Men wore with a tuxedo on.
the white and black ones. They look
Yeah,
like
bro.
round spats. With Marshall
AKA
shit.
the pandas.
Oh,
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
doing all types of fucked up shit. Man, if these the motherfuckers I had in the 3rd grade, man, I'm finna be slightly upset.
Could be.
Bruh,
Space Jam.
Oh, no, not these.
bruh.
Okay.
Offset, I don't even know what to tell you.
Oh,
You done jacked
yeah. You fucking up the church's money.
You done jacked. Oh, shit.
He need to tell her.
Offset, you done jacked it, homeboy.
Man,
I don't even know what to tell you, man.
he need to hit her with that cheater line, bro.
What, which one?
Just go ahead and give up on me like everybody else.
Man, what while we trying?
Just go ahead.
Oh, man.
She gonna be like, nigga, ain't nobody gave up on you. You got a whole rap group out here that kept you in it. They rich as hell and you still in jail and you got out. And they was like, they acted like ain't nothing happened. Shout out to Quavo and them niggas, bro. They kept it real. It's just like when we started this show without Blue and you was in jail. And you came back out. And we was like, ain't nothing that. What's different?
I thought you were saying that shit actually happened. You
What?
saying like if.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, I ain't been in jail in a long ass time.
Yeah, but anybody go to jail, they off the show. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Damn, bro.
I mean, are we talking like if you in jail and you miss an episode, or like if I fuck around and go to jail for like the weekend and I get out on Sunday, I feel like I should be able to come on the show tonight, unless like it's part of my probation or some shit or my pre-trial release.
Yeah, man, we just trying to keep the image clean. If I go to jail, I'm out.
So let me ask you this:
I'll still be behind the scenes.
how you feel about this Kevin Hart shit?
What'd he say?
They digging up his old tweets and shit, calling him homophobic. That's why he can't host the Oscars, or whatever. What's it, the Oscars?
Man, y'all know what the business is. Them gay motherfuckers is headhunters, bro.
Bro, y'all gonna find some shit that I said. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like I said what the fuck I said, bro. I thought that shit as a goddamn kid, bro. I meant that shit, nigga, and I grew past that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck what the hell you say, bro.
So I'm just gonna tell you right now. You wanna hold my past against me? I ain't hiding that shit. Nigga, I don't get no fucks. Like, hey, if I can't be a part of your shit, cause I said some questionable shit about white people, gay people, trans people, nigga,
You just
especially
can't
back
talk
in the day.
about gay people. That's the only thing
Okay.
I can't say.
That's what it is. Don't talk about gay people, gay trans people.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
shit,
in a
I
minute
got-
it's gonna be you can't say shit about white folks because black people do white face all the damn time, and white folks is starting to get offended, and they bubbling up on the inside.
There's only certain white
Them
people.
niggas not red.
There ain't
Jay.
no white people you want to fuck with to get mad about that shit. There's white people you want to stay far away from to get mad about that shit.
Oh, yeah, Jews, all that shit, man. If you find anything I say offensive, like in my past, like, nigga, hey, you just, let's not even get to that point where you even get me in a position where I got it. I'm not apologizing for none of that shit.
This is Marshall McFly. The M stands for
Motherfuck you.
anti-Semitic. That's what they
Damn.
That should take no second.
Oh, man.
Do you see how you can break the M in half and turn it into a swastika, dude?
These niggas be too goddamn woke, a little too woke for me, bro.
They gonna
Bruh,
say,
niggas be so woke they be sleep, bruh.
like,
I'm there, but niggas be like overly woke. I'm so woke, I'm sleep, bro. I don't even give a fuck no more.
I think I got to that point too, bro.
Yeah, you can't do nothing.
I'm so woke, I'm going back to sleep. Cause what you said, man, don't nobody want to do shit. Like, at the end of the day, bruh, if niggas was really down for a revolution, we be doing that shit by now. But niggas still on fucking stage one, been on stage one since it was a damn stage to do it on.
That's because this woke shit is popular, and that's because niggas is woke but don't know what the fuck it means for real. They just repeating what the fuck was said. Because you got motherfuckers talking about some, oh yeah, no, like, what do you mean? Like, niggas don't want to die out here. What are you talking about, for freedom? What? That's stupid. Just live the life the way it's been living, bro. And you don't want to be woke.
Them crackers said, give me liberty or give me death.
And
Not,
you choose death.
you know what I mean? You don't want to be free, bro.
Period.
This shit ain't about you no more, bro. It's about your kids and your kids' kids and the future generations, bro. Like, nigga don't give, like, it's really worth it to you for them crackers to still have their foot on your neck so you can go get the new 11s. You know what I'm saying? So I can get on goddamn Madden. So all that shit, so I can keep up with who the fuck winning, going to the Super Bowl this year. That shit more important than, you know what, fuck this shit. Nigga gotta make this shit happen. And I understand keeping a roof over your head and all that shit, but if you don't think if you don't realize that they playing chess with our ass, man. Like, that's why all this fucking money is going digital. Like, it ain't about, oh, it's easier. Oh, yeah, it's easier for them to keep track of everything you got going on, nigga. Niggas is buying drugs with Cash App now, bro. Like they don't know what the fuck going on. They ain't finna say nothing to you. It's just, yep, okay. This guy obviously is raking in a whole lot of income. That's why they bamming them the girls with the premium Snapchat and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they really getting at their ass on that tax shit.
Fuck them hoes.
Man. But it goes from there, then it goes into, well, damn, I can't even, you know what I mean, look out for my homeboy without my homeboy getting taxed for me helping him out on his light bills type shit. It's gonna be all that. You got income, I want my piece. Taxation and stuff, y'all know that.
Bro, yeah, tax, and they keep saying it's not. But you're not supposed to tax a motherfucker unless there's a war, and that's why they keep having these fake ass fucking wars. War on terrorism, war on drugs, war on this, a war on that. But they're not even fucking real wars. You just bullying and picking on motherfuckers and putting a label on it so you can just legally tax a motherfucker. It's one lady that beat the fucking country because she asked the IRS, for what reason do I have taxes? Why am I paying taxes? And they never got back to her, so she quit paying taxes, and she actually beat their ass in court.
It's
So
not
that don't
Wesley
work
Snipes,
for
though.
everybody else?
Oh, definitely ain't Wesley Snipes. Huh?
Wesley Snipes ain't asked shit. He was going there trying to tell the motherfucker shit. Ain't nothing to say I gotta pay no taxes. Wesley Snipes was a real black man, that motherfucker. They sent him straight to the penitentiary.
Do
They
we
trying
all-
to send Ron Isley
Yeah.
to prison about that shit.
Do we all know that though? That the Fed, the federal, what is it? Federal Monetary Reserve, whoever the fuck controls our money is not a federal entity. They just use the name federal.
It ain't federal at all.
Like, this shit ain't got nothing to do with the government. They loan money to the government at a higher rate than what the money's actually worth.
They fucking over their country but keeping themselves pocket.
And then, oddly enough, once you stupid rich to the point where you got enough money to where taxes don't bother you, oh, you get a break on your taxes.
Yeah, that don't even make sense.
They talk about how that, oh, if we alleviate taxes on the rich, it'll trickle down and we'll be able to have more jobs. Nigga, GM just said fuck 60,000 people, dude. GM, General Motors. The American people just gave their ass enough money to get out of debt, nigga, not even 10 years ago. And they're like, oh, fuck us. You know where GM makes most of their cars?
Mexico.
China.
China?
They make the majority of their cars in China. They booming in China.
I thought it was the Mexican plane.
You know where most Toyotas are made?
Where?
Toyota's a Japanese country. Most of them cars are made in the United States. Nissan makes cars in the United States. Ford is gonna stop making cars if they haven't already. All Ford makes now is trucks, SUVs, and Mustangs. That's the only thing they're making in the United States. They getting all their money overseas. Ford got a Ford Festiva. It's a little bit smaller than a Focus. That bitch gets 85 miles to the gallon on diesel. They do not sell that shit in the United States. Cause gas is, cause they can make more money off of the gas over here. Cause they know your ass gonna keep on buying gas to go do stupid shit, whereas niggas over there actually use their gas to go do shit that they need to do to survive. Like, if they can't afford gas, then they can't sell cars. We're gonna figure out how to get gas because we gotta go to the goddamn,
Game.
we gotta go to the game.
We gotta go to the bar. We gotta go see these bitches.
We gotta go stun on these hoes.
We gotta go flex one time. Hey, press one of the bottle of water when you come back.
Alright.
And you gotta fucking get Doug. You gotta fucking teach these hoes how to Dougie and shit. You gotta have gas to go get some gas.
Man, shouts out to that nigga show I'm not gonna advertise. But that shit, what buddy was going in all the damn markets bargaining?
Man, hell yeah.
Fuck.
Bro, I still want to go to a gas station and at least get 25 cents off every time, nigga. Just 25 cents now, percent, just cent. Just 25 cents, nigga. I want a quarterback every time, nigga.
That shit fucking blew me how cheap they was willing to sell their shit just cause the dude was on their ass. Like, I'm talking about bro was walking out with like,
I know how much your cost is. What's your cost? He was hitting their ass, bro.
nigga out walking out with like Lacoste. Bro, he had, and they look fake. I ain't gonna lie, but it was some Louis Vuitton, Supreme, Harachis. Nigga walked out paying like literally like $8 for a pair of them hoes. They was trying to sell them to him for $150.
Nigga walked
And
out,
he had big feet.
walked out with them bitches and said, Man, I appreciated that nigga, bro.
And then they was like, okay, we do $8, no box. And it's like you can't have a box. I was like, shit, fuck a box.
I'm about to put these bitches on right now anyway. Toss me one of them great things. Yeah, one of them black powders.
Bruh.
You don't, yeah, you might want to put that in your food.
Yeah, man.
I got a question for you though. If I have a bottle of water, I put a Kool-Aid packet in it, and then I drink this bottle of water. Have I drank the bottle of water?
Well, who cares?
Did I drink the water?
Yeah. I'm not understanding what you're saying.
Did I drink a bottle of water?
If
If I drink this,
If you consume the contents of that bottle, yes, you drank a bottle of water.
Nope.
Why not? You drank a bottle of Kool-Aid?
yep,
So where'd the water go?
and it's no longer water because the sugar changes the molecular compound of this shit from water to a syrup. You can't unchange this from Kool-Aid to water. There's no way to possibly reverse this process.
Still water though.
Kidneys can.
That's the problem. Kidneys can't because it turns just to syrup. It's just like processing sugar, maple syrup.
So how you gonna piss then? You ain't finna piss no fucking Kool-Aid, nigga.
Yeah, like you gonna separate the water, like the moisture. That's it.
Speaking of water,
Bro, moisture is water.
weak
It's
segue.
still
in.
gonna be sick. It's still gonna be sweet.
How you know?
Cause I done tasted sweet piss.
Yo, sweet piss?
Yeah.
Sound like that's between you and you, buddy.
Yeah,
Hey, drinking piss.
I don't even know what
So-
to tell you, bro.
So speaking of water, man, Nestle, fuck you. I'm on Twitter the other day, and Nestle got this video they was advertising talking about, yeah, we are so committed to helping out, and every week we donate 100,000 bottles of water. We drive them down in trucks to Flint, Michigan. I'm like, bitch, it's cause y'all bottling they fucking water. Like, you took the water from them, and then when you do the math, it's like a bottle of water per person a week. And you want to hell yeah for that? So it was so bad. The first day I saw it, it wasn't nothing but fuck you Nestle, fuck you Nestle, fuck you Nestle. Oh man, what the fuck? You circle jerking? You want a pat on the back for doing what the fuck? Not only that you should have been doing, but acting like you're doing something about what the fuck you fucked up in the first place.
You know the funny part about that shit? They bottling the water for free.
Yeah. They deleted they had to delete the video off of Twitter and put it back up, and it still started back over with nothing but negative comments. I'm like, bro, you ain't getting out of this shit. And then dumbasses promoted the tweet. That's what made it funny. So everybody had to see this shit, and like, when I'm on Twitter, I don't comment on shit. But nah, I commented that day. I was like, nigga, fuck y'all. I was like, I forgot what I actually said, but it was something along the lines of, man, there's so much that already been said. I don't know what dumbass thought that this was a good idea for y'all to even put on Twitter. Like, if y'all gonna be that damn evil, fucked up, and corrupt, like, you should just, you know what I mean? Fuck it. Just do that and let that be there. Don't be sitting there trying to paint the shit like y'all awesome. You're not. You're fucking evil.
Yeah, man. Like, if you just gonna be a fucked up corporation, just be a fucked up corporation and stick to your guns. Chick-fil-A did it. They say, yo, we ain't fucking with gay shit. So what?
Y'all gonna fuck with us? Fuck with us.
If not, get the fuck on. And like some people in its perspective, some people might see it as fucked up. And just like in Nestle's situation, some people just see it as shit, they're making a business move. Like if I can bottle up free water and package it and sell it to y'all niggas, I definitely would.
But yeah, the more you travel, the more you'll see all the same shit. And you'll see how much work Nestle goes through to hide that they're the ones to hide the fact that they're the ones that selling the shit to you. All that spring water, and they want you to feel like spring water is the best water to be drinking. 9 times out of 10, you buying it from Nestle. I know in Florida it's called Zephyr Hills. In New York area it's called Poland Springs. I forgot what it's called here. I buy the shit, but I'm not proud, but it is the best tasting water I can get my hands on if I'm gonna buy a bottle of water. But usually I try and filter my own tap water or drink filtered tap water as opposed to drinking out of bottles. What is this shit called here?
What's that? Filter.
Deer Park. Deer Park.
Park.
That's Nestle. All that shit is just them niggas do the same thing all over, not just the country, but the whole world. They take people's water and they make a deal with the government, the local governments, and they just sell you your same shit back. And then they get on to you for getting in the way.
Bro, one of these days, bro, they gonna package air on y'all asses, bro.
They tried it. I remember.
I know they got oxygen bars.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's sweet oxygen. And then honestly, if it's 100% oxygen, that's completely different. You
Yeah.
actually get a buzz off that shit.
Mm-hmm. I saw where and I ain't finna talk about Nestle for too much longer, but they so fucking evil, dude. I saw where they did the studies, so they knew what they were doing. They knew that if you basically cook. Okay, here's what they were doing. They found out that they already knew if you stop breastfeeding for X amount of time, you're gonna stop lactating and producing milk.
Mm-hmm.
So they were giving these new mothers free samples, just enough free to where you would stop producing milk of a formula. And so now you're not producing milk, and your baby's still hungry. You had just enough formula to keep you to where you ain't gotta breastfeed them no more. And then now you stuck in a cycle of having to buy fucking formula that you can't afford. And they were going into poor countries doing this shit.
Damn.
The motherfuckers is evil, dude.
That's dirty. I was about to say that's low, but no. That's dirty, bro.
And
That's crack.
yep. So them the type of niggas that got so much money that taxes don't matter.
What y'all talking about?
Still talking about Nestle.
Bro, them niggas was stopping getting bitches to stop breastfeeding only to get them hooked on formula.
That's because white bitches bad at doing shit with their kids.
Nah, bro, they would do this to people in poor countries. Like they give you a sample just for long enough. Like they give you enough samples
Yeah.
long enough for you to stop breastfeeding. And then once you stop breastfeeding, because you done been using them samples, now you gotta buy the formula because you can't produce no more milk.
Yep.
Nestle did this. Has this been proven?
Yes.
And ain't nobody went to jail.
This nigga said ain't nobody went to jail.
The only way them motherfuckers gonna go to jail, we gonna have to go lock them bitches up, bro.
Bruh, citizens arrest. I just was having
We
this
just got a
conversation.
mob.
I was having this conversation with somebody earlier
Hey,
today.
fat we up, bro.
I was actually looking for a fuego. I was having this conversation with somebody the other day, man. It's like the only reason motherfuckers is on top right now is because this shit is legal, and the only reason why this shit is legal is because they want it to be. Because half of this shit is immoral as hell. So if it's immoral, then that means it is unlawful. I don't give a fuck what you say. But that's why I don't mind smoking and minding my damn business, because the shit's not immoral. So therefore, it's not unlawful.
So mind you, the shit's legal now.
What?
What he about to do right here?
Everywhere?
Not
where
in,
we
where
at.
we at?
Yeah, where we at it is, yeah.
Yeah.
In Michigan?
The shit wasn't the shit wasn't legal. Not even when we first started shooting the show.
This is true.
But we stuck it out.
I mean, I've been doing this shit for 15 years. I don't smoke now, but it's my choice. And I still wouldn't say I don't smoke. It's just I haven't been smoking.
You definitely have been smoking.
I mean, in the last, like, what?
72 hours?
Nah, nigga, it's been about a week.
72 hours?
It's been about a week. I ain't smoked or drank. I hit that bottle on your birthday. And that was about a week ago.
Damn, Moss.
I ain't seen me with a Barona in a while.
No.
It's because whenever I got sick, it's like the first beers I tried to drink, bouncing back from that was just nasty as hell to me. Like, fucking nasty, dude. And I was watching everybody else drink them shits like, okay, cool, y'all can tolerate that shit. It must be me.
Moss, I'm gonna tell you what it was, bro. You ain't putting no cranberry in your shit.
Man, fuck. That shit was busting, boy.
That shit wasn't hitting on nothing.
What
So
you
I put
mean?
that Sprite in that motherfucker. That's when that shit was good.
Nah, bro. That shit was lit.
That motherfucker just tasted like
Cranberry rum.
Corona Light with that cranberry juice. And I put that Sprite in that motherfucker. That bitch popped on my kids. Is them really wool socks?
But yeah, man. So fuck that evil ass company. Fuck all these evil ass rich people.
Fuck you.
And fuck you. Why not?
Man, I like. A lot of motherfuckers say, man, if I had money, man, if I had money, if I had money. But I honestly feel like I would do shit differently, bro.
That's one of the most common fucking phrases.
Like, I'm literally feeling literally, like a lot of motherfuckers literally just want to be on top because they want to be, you know, a middle-aged white man. Fuck all of that shit, bro. I want to run shit so I can change shit, like, for real, man. I haven't gotten to that level of cynicism that I've just completely given up on humanity, because I know that humanity is mostly a league of fucking followers. So with that being said, you just gotta give us something to fucking follow that makes sense.
That shit. And I hate patting myself on the back. I hate giving myself props. But it is what it is. That shit really irked the fuck out of me. What was it? Last week we was doing a show and a little open mic thing. I get on stage, I say, hey man, you gotta respect who's on the microphone, cause you would want that same respect when you on the microphone. And if I had to say shut the fuck up, I'm gonna say shut the fuck up. But I don't mean that in the sense of, oh, you better shut the hell up when I'm on the microphone. It's just, that's how you gonna feel when you up here. And then I said that shit, I said what I said. I sit down, next person come up, said the exact same thing. They just started saying, shut the fuck up. Like, okay. The next person go up there and say, hey, shut the fuck up. I'm like, it ain't gotta be all that, man. I said that shit to show how we want to be treated on this stage. But this shit don't, if a nigga tell the same joke 5 times, it ain't funny no more. Like, if you see that the shit not going how you want it to go, Either be a leader or be a follower. If you're gonna do the shit the same way that I did, that shit is ineffective. And it nullifies what the fuck I had to say. But whatever. So as far as that, being a leader, having faith in humanity, and knowing that a whole bunch of people are followers, it's that gift and a curse of,
It's bittersweet.
yeah, because it's like, in your heart, you want to provide a better life for those around you, but there's
You can lead a horse to water.
the people that's gonna reap the benefits of that might not fully understand that that's what you're going for. They're just following suit.
A formula.
So
They just gonna follow a fucking formula. Like these motherfuckers who out here, bro. I know all of these niggas out here, bro, that's getting money off being woke ain't woke, bro.
oh yeah.
Bro, like, nigga, like, you can preach all of that black power shit. You can preach all of that motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, black people shit. You don't believe it, bro.
Nah, nigga got to believe something.
Bro,
A nigga
niggas
got to
believe
preach.
it.
A nigga got to preach something.
All you gotta
I'd
believe.
rather hear a nigga preach some real shit that's gonna empower me than for him to preach some shit that's detrimental to me and that's gonna poison my mind.
That's real.
Whether a nigga for real or not, goddamn it, I do with that what I want to do with it. I go study if I feel like I need to.
That's real, bro.
Fuck what a nigga got
But
going
a lot
on.
of niggas ain't studying that shit, and a lot of these niggas is putting out information and they don't know what the fuck they talking about, and it's misdirection. So that misdirection for you might not be, oh man, because I'm following every fucking word this nigga say. But for somebody else, it may go and fuck up they whole goddamn way they on some other shit, bro, just off the situation because, you know, they believe some shit that ain't even reality anymore.
How you feel about Don Lemon?
Fuck that gay ass, coon ass nigga. Even though he been keeping it real lately, fuck him. Or fuck your white boyfriend, nigga.
What woke me up to him realizing he was full of shit? I think he was covering Ferguson or something like that. And they were calling it riots or whatever.
Yeah, fuck Don Lemon. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that nigga, bro.
What fucked my head up? I was like, oh, this nigga's a shuck. He was reporting live, and the police said, "Hey, you move back, right?" So Don Lemon's right here talking to the camera. The police officer is in front of the camera, pushing him back, right? So I was like, "How come the cameraman cool?" No, it was because it was all a fucking shuck. It wasn't no reason for nobody to get pushed back. You getting pushed back for TV, for views, for ratings.
Probably wasn't even no police officer.
Fuck you too.
Damn, niggas woke.
Yeah, bro. Well, what y'all think about like these mass shootings being a hoax? People be accusing them of being hoaxes. Like Sandy Hook, they said Sandy Hook. They had me believing that shit wasn't real. I still don't know. So I don't
No,
know.
I wouldn't go as far to say that a lot of shit ain't real, and I don't know because it's a very great possibility that some of this shit is. You never know what the way the world is nowadays. But is motherfuckers out here dying? Yeah. Is it niggas that's killing people really crazy or really on some other shit? I don't know about that. I don't know if they who they say they are, and I don't know if you know, these niggas wasn't meant to do this.
My stance on that shit is, and Sandy Hook, I really don't want to touch because it really is a possibility that that whole thing was fake. But I don't necessarily want to touch on Sandy Hook because there's so much up in the air. Like the fact that they tore down the school, they
You gotta tear that shit down. You got to.
they ain't worried about the damn school in Florida.
They gonna tear that motherfucker down,
Bro, ain't no
But-
Columbine nigga got something on them.
For real.
That type shit.
But
Bro.
these is high schools. We talking about a nigga came in and killed some 6-year-olds. Why would you call me? You know what the fuck I'm doing.
So anyway,
What's up? What's up?
But what I do want to say is
You know,
the whole event don't have to be fake, but it's
you know I'm refilming the show.
what they will do is take advantage of those stories, those narratives, and spin them how they want them to go.
Mm-hmm.
just come
And there's
in.
a whole lot of coincidences when it comes down to a lot of these stories. Like the for example, you remember that Post nightclub? How they was immediately able to come out and say it was some Muslim dude. That shit didn't even take 2 seconds. When you look at all these people grieving about their children, they ain't talking shit about their kids and their loved ones. They immediately go back to gun control. We gotta get these automatic assault rifles off the streets. That's like, fuck the assault rifle. I don't give a shit how my son died if the nigga got shot.
The nigga got shot.
That's what I'm on right now. But y'all conveniently are able to find people that care about gun control. That's what y'all conveniently able to find that shit every single fucking time one of these things goes down. And the sad truth is, shit like that happens a lot more often than they let on. But it's gotta fit that script in order for us to talk about it on the news. Conveniently, it just so happens that a lot of the people that were that survived the Las Vegas shooting at that whatever country concert or whatever, just so happened to be at the damn, what was it, an airport shooting in California? Or whatever the fuck the shooting was out in California recently. It just so happened that a lot of them just so happened to be out there.
Was these crisis actors? Do
Again,
y'all believe in that? Have y'all heard
I do.
them? Have y'all seen them?
Yep.
Crisis actors, agent provocateurs, fucking, like, these niggas, bro, they just be on some shit, man.
But again, going back to being so damn woke, I'm going back to sleep.
Yeah, bro.
It's like, bro, at this point, it's a joke that they playing on you.
Yeah.
Anybody out here that willingly changes their life and says, you know what, I'm gonna give up my AK-47 because we're right. We don't need to have these things. As soon as the United States Army says we're no longer gonna use assault rifles, as soon as the nigga police department say, you know what, we're no longer gonna use assault rifles, alright, then you'll have a valid argument. But if anybody's gonna be able to have them, if we gonna have these this right to bear arms in this country, we should be able to have access to the same shit. That's how I feel. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. Grenade launchers.
And given,
that shit.
they say, well, the Second Amendment was written when motherfuckers had muskets and all that bullshit. I was like, yeah, I understand, but it was also written so that they could protect themselves against anybody, including the government, if need be. That's how I feel about that shit.
Motherfuckers creating a government that didn't trust government.
Because they was running from a government they goddamn self.
Y'all forget that shit, government. The niggas who created this shit didn't even trust this shit.
Y'all saying a lot of key words is gonna get a nigga looked at.
Man,
Oh, yeah. That's why the thoughts and views of Monster McFly.
Since we out here, y'all believe in MK Ultra?
man, yeah, bro. Too much evidence.
That's what I think all that shit is, bro. Niggas get a phone call and they say a nigga whole name and that nigga just go carry out a mission. And get to jail and be like, I don't know what happened.
Fuck
I'm mentally ill.
And then you get a phone
They
call.
they be mentally ill for real, bro. That's why that shit keep working every time, bro. That's why the little Waffle House nigga is finna spend the rest of his life in a mental facility. He shot 4 niggas, but not in his right mind. The nigga was mentally ill. That nigga was corrupt. They flipped the switch on this nigga and he wanted to handle the business. They be mentally ill for real.
He got a phone call that said, the Blue Jay has risen.
I'm gonna say this though, bro. Going to a mental institution for life is no cakewalk, nigga.
It's
Don't
better than
ever-
it's better than a penitentiary.
Don't ever get that shit twisted. No, it ain't.
I wouldn't say that
Shit,
either.
bro.
And I can't speak because I ain't been in either. But I know niggas that came back from the pen.
Why would you want a nigga to come back that killed 4 people?
Not a nigga to come back that killed 4 people, but like, bro, all
So you saying you can't get out of a mental institution?
If your sentence is
that what
life
you
in that
saying?
motherfucker, just imagine the type of shit they gonna put that dude through.
He ain't got
Bro.
sentenced yet.
Bro,
They
not
just
even
said
life,
he's
bro.
not competent.
But even if your
Really?
if anything, if they once they put you in there, bro, you're not getting the fuck out.
So you saying you can't get out of a mental institution? Is that what you saying?
Bro, it is very fucking hard to get out of a mental institution, especially once you've been committed in that motherfucker with certain shit. I'm gonna be 100 with you, bro.
But I'm saying it's people that you encounter every day that has been in mental institutions.
They don't
Yeah, keep you drugged.
It is
They
niggas
drug.
that's in there that do
They
get out
make
that
more money off
motherfucker,
of
bro.
money in there.
But if you get in there on any type of serious shit, bro, they're trying to keep you in there, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
They trying to keep you in jail. You feel me?
Yeah, I understand that shit, bro. But it ain't this. But like that.
If I get a choice, nigga, send me to the motherfucking mental institution.
Okay,
If I gotta either go to jail or a mental institution,
bro, you might as well be in solitary confinement in jail because you ain't got no other sane motherfuckers to converse with.
bro, I'd rather be with the crazy motherfuckers and just figure that shit out.
Okay, and they gonna have you drugged up. They gonna have you thinking that you a fucking crazy motherfucker. You gonna go insane off the fact that you're sane.
So we saying that you gotta.
Bro, they've done documentaries on this shit.
So we could. All right. So have you been to jail?
Mm-hmm.
So you saying that if you go to jail, you gonna come out in better shape than if you go to a mental institution for the same amount of time?
Yep.
Most definitely. They fucking you up in that mental institution, bro. Like you just fucked yourself up just going in that bitch.
And if you, for instance, get sentenced to that bitch for 5 months, and you go through a refusal of medication, that extends your sentence because you gotta do your 5 months of medication.
Yeah.
And by doing that, you getting hooked and on that shit. Then they leave you with a supply on the way out. And if you don't follow up on your prescriptions, anything you do, that's what you're gonna get tied to. Send them back.
Anything, bro. Catch a
Free the
tantrum.
niggas in the mental institutions.
You catch a tantrum, nigga. You fucking just, you just fucking get irritated playing the fucking game. You show any aggression, anything, motherfucker wanna be on some whole shit.
Fuck that, nigga. Send me to the pen. Nigga, I just walk my shit down with the real niggas. Fuck it. Give me a PlayStation in my cell. Get a flat screen. They doing it now. Niggas getting play shit like that.
Man, I wonder how much PlayStation costs in that thing.
Shit, about 5?
Racks.
No, about 600. We can look that shit up. Go on JPay. Look that shit up.
Straight.
Go to the feds. Go to the feds website.
Oh, my phone right there. I'm looking for you, man.
Somebody get in the comments. Yeah, I'm sure you could plug and get a PlayStation 4 yourself for about $700 at the most. The most you gonna pay about $700. Wi-Fi, nigga. You can go to county jail and get an iPad, bro. You can be in CCA, nigga. They gonna give you an iPad.
Can you take that bitch out with you?
No.
Mm-mm.
While you in that motherfucker, you on the iPad.
Dog.
I done been in jail. We ain't even had no TVs or nothing. We just
It ain't
in that bitch.
And it ain't like on some low key fly nigga. They keeping the location on your ass by them bitches and everything.
Everybody get them. You feel me? You just chilling. You can just get on YouTube. You probably gotta turn that bitch in every night or something. But shit, to charge it up. But shit, that's something to do, bro. Free all the real niggas, bro. Even if you
Fuck
did
you,
the shit,
shit.
it'll free you, bro.
Little nigga, the iPad, bro. That's like.
That
That's
still don't
some-
take away the shit. That still
That
don't
don't
make
take
up for
away,
nothing
bro.
that you missing in this world, homeboy.
I guarantee you it don't, bro. But that's something, dude. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, nigga, like niggas take shit like that away, bro. But that's something, nigga. The internet, nigga.
Man, they took education away. Niggas can't get degrees in that bitch no more.
Really?
You know, yeah, they been took that shit away from pen. Yeah, a good minute ago.
Shout out to the niggas who got degrees in prison.
Damn, bro.
I thought that shit was some bullshit. Like, I first heard Kevin Gates talking about it. He was like, I got my degree in psychology in prison.
What you gonna do with that degree, man?
Cause my vernacular wasn't supposed to be like that.
When that,
I had done sat down. I had done sat on. I had done sat down. I had done sat on.
You listen to that nigga lyrics, man. You talking about throwing shit and piss on all the staff members. Even had the what he said. Even had the warden scared of all that shit.
That's being in the hole. That's how you know that nigga fucked up in there. I never had to throw no pee on nobody.
In that conversation, I say it like this: how much do you value your thoughts? How much do you value your mind? Because at mental health facilities, it's not you. It's you're a ward of the state. Like at least say in a prison setting, you get to remember your whole life. You get all your little stories and shit. You had your memories and shit. Just how would you feel if you just woke up one day and was like, what the fuck am I doing in this body? This shit don't even make no sense. Like, I'm black. What the fuck? What the fuck? My hair is this long? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
You don't gotta go to a mental institution to get that.
You don't?
That revelation.
But
I'm
what I'm getting at is, it's not you. You're not you no more when you in that situation. Like, they take you away from you. Like, you're just a doped up zombie.
I want to study this shit. Like, cause I know it's somebody out there. I know it's you just gonna have to show me the shit, bro. Cause I know it's somebody out there that still got their mind after coming out of shit like that and going through the worst of that shit, bro.
You can always
Now
find
imagine being there for your
exceptions
whole
to the
life,
rule.
though.
Yeah, you can find exceptions to the rule.
That's different. I'm
And-
talking about just somebody casually going. You feel me? Not like it's a casual thing, but just your average everyday person just ending up in that situation and fighting and making it out. Parallel to a motherfucker casually going to jail for a lot of amount of time. You feel me? And getting out.
I just feel like,
Show me the document.
at least with the people I've seen in and out of jail, like, they more or less are the same person. They've grown. They've went through some shit. But you can be in a situation when you're in a mental health, they can do whatever the fuck they want to in there. Like, they can do experiments on you and shit, and that's their right, because you're their property. Type
It ain't
shit.
as bad as it was in the 60s and shit, but you still can get experimental medication. All that
Like,
shit.
electroconvulsive therapy, all that shit.
Yeah.
Sitting there just getting fucking shocked, because that's part of your treatment. And then years on down the line, we figure out, oh, that shit wasn't good. Oops. Ain't nobody got to pay for that shit.
But I'm
You ain't
saying,
getting no fucking check.
but I'm not putting that past no prison to not do that shit either.
Fair.
Bro, I was in jail, bro. I told these niggas I was sick, bro. I was about to die. Bro. And I was like, bro, I can't do it, bro. Niggas was bringing me my tray to me, bro. Because I couldn't get out the bed, bro. In fucking jail, bro. They said, fill out a sick call. Okay. Somebody else filling that motherfucker out for me, bro. These motherfuckers came and got me 3 days later. It tried to take me to the motherfucking, you feel me, to the nurse. Like, I'm straight now, shit. You feel me? Yeah, bro.
I can't say jail sucks, though, man. I remember, and this is just county jail, like, damn food that they had me on made my shit hard than a motherfucker. And it's like, niggas had to get used to that shit. Fucking shit and blood, dude. Just because of the fucking diet. Because it don't matter what the fuck they can give you what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
And your body just gotta adjust to that shit. It's like, nigga, as soon as I got out, I said exactly what I wanted, dude. I said I wanted fucking 2 double stacks from Wendy's and a black and mild.
Guess what I want? I want 2 McChickens with cheese. A Sprite.
Oh yeah,
And a
soda.
pack of Cools.
Man.
Free out of real niggas.
Yeah, man. Straight up
I'ma say
craving poison, dude.
Free all the mines, nigga.
Speaking
Ooh,
of
nigga, I'm making them
McChicken
shirts,
with
nigga.
cheese,
Free
man.
all the mines.
Nigga put me up on the McChicken with cheese, tomato, and lettuce one day, bro.
Oh yeah. Well, technically, you just need cheese and tomato.
Yeah. Cheese and tomato busting too. Toss that lettuce on that motherfucker.
The lettuce out.
That's what I'm saying.
They gonna
I
make
used to
for
work in
sure.
that-
They gonna make sure you got a half a zip of lettuce per McChicken. It's a half ounce, nigga. Shredded like a motherfucker.
Golly.
And once I said it out loud, I said you probably talking about that leaf lettuce.
I done been out to Hendersonville and Franklin where they give you the leaf. But nigga on Metro Center, nigga, they finna give you the goddamn straight out the salad bag.
No, you gotta let them know. Give them the leaf.
I used to get real fancy. I used to go up in that thing.
Hey.
Hey.
Long time no see. Push it down.
What was we talking about?
What the fuck we wanted first? Quarter out of jail.
Oh yeah, I used to get fancy, man. I used to go to that things. What? Hey, you know we like.
Five. Oh yeah. So
Yeah, I used to get fancy, bro. I used to get them the chickens, and I used to say, put them on sesame seed buns.
oh shit.
I used to take that shit to a whole nother level, blood, on my mama.
I used to work in that shit, ho man.
Damn, I can't do it.
Bro, we used to have chicken McNugget fights, nigga.
For real.
Hate
That's
niggas
cool.
like y'all, bro.
Yeah, what's the point? You
Once y'all
did
had
say
goddamn
y'all had money though, like once or twice or something. So yeah, I can see y'all once y'all got them. Like I said, bread wasn't no motherfucking McChicken fight. Was it?
This was at McDonald's. I was working there.
That cable got
Oh,
cut off.
hell
Nigga
nah.
said, "Hey,
That's a
pick
little
that
different.
goddamn nugget up, nigga. You throwing no motherfucking nuggets, nigga. I just lost 3 bricks, nigga. You talking about you throwing some McNuggets? Pick that guy. I don't give a fuck if it's been in the mud. Pick that shit up."
It's all about where you work there.
This was at McDonald's. Nigga. This was working at Mickey D's, nigga.
Oh, okay, yeah, I be pinging the bitch way on the cash register.
We was fucking.
Man.
Ping!
It wasn't McDonald's. I had this one job where we had them Otis Spunkmeyer cookies, like they got at Subway. And nigga, I used to go in there freeze and fuck them hoes up cold, straight frozen. Them shits was good, bro. We had fucking M&M cookies. We had macadamia nut, chocolate chip. Oh, fuck, I missed that job.
Look, can you imagine catching this nigga in the freezer talking about some.
Bro, whole ass free. And mind you know them bitches little as hell before you bake them. Them bitches like about the size of a chicken nugget for real. Man, I used to fuck them hoes up, bro.
Oh, you talking about just cookie dough?
Bro, straight up, yeah.
Yeah, you my nigga, bro.
Real nigga, bro.
I done damn near just pieced off a whole fucking little pack of cookies, like sporadically, like in like a week, nigga didn't even get to bake the cookies, and nigga was just fucking those up. That's why they say don't eat the cookie dough, cause you ain't gonna never get to bake them. That's crazy.
Talking about some damn salmonella. Hell nah, bro. If that
Fuck
shit had
salmonella.
salmonella in it, they wouldn't sell it to you.
Name me one black person that done got salmonella.
I can't do it. I'm not saying they never happened, but
I'm sure it's a little.
somebody,
I ain't gonna lie, I probably done had the fucking salmonella. Nigga, I done fucked around and accidentally ate the raw chicken. I think I had the cold afterwards. I don't fucking know.
They be
Hi,
talking
I've
about
never
you
seen
could
you
die.
before. Sorry. Pardon.
Yeah, right.
Oh shit. I'll be back. Oh, y'all locked the door. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, you on live? Oh shit.
don't be a stranger. Or do? Fuck, what was I finna tell y'all, man?
Yeah.
When I was at McDonald's, bro, and I could, fuck, anyway, nigga, times got hard, bro. I remember I took a whole bag of grilled chicken home. Nigga had grilled chicken everything for a week straight.
From the beginning. As soon as you got there. I would have been taking chicken patties. Nigga would have had chicken hamburger patties, buns, I would have had a bag of mustard. I know the shit don't come in no bottle. Niggas just would have had a bag, one of them bags of mustard and ketchup. We would have fucking around, came up on some pickles. I don't even like pickles, but
I like pickles. I don't like everybody pickles. I hate onions.
I deal with onions. Like
I don't like them little rehydrated ass onions that come on the cheap burgers at McDonald's. Fuck them shits.
It'd be like 500 up on a fucking McDouble. It'd be 60 onions.
I don't know why I like them little onions, man. I don't ask for extra, but
I like crystal little onions.
Yeah, and that's
White
it's
Castle
weird, bro.
onions.
Like I can fuck with they shit. I guess because I ain't never worked there, but McDonald's, man. I don't eat McDonald's no way. Like I literally, my policy with McDonald's is I'll never pay full price again, and I don't even. It just ain't even a fucking factor. I used to fuck them quarter pounders up though. Every damn day we got a free one. And some fries.
That's real.
And then they fries started being shit.
Yeah.
So what can you think you can pinpoint the exact year or month when McDonald's fries officially fell off?
When
I
they
could
stopped
say
frying it in beef, that was the first time.
Well, they
what?
came with the beef coating.
They was doing what?
Bro, they used to, they used to have like a...
Like the little, you know how like everything be a little bit cooked before you get to it anyway. Not the meat, but the little
Fries,
yeah.
nuggets.
So the fries, I don't know what their policy is now, but it used to have the coating on the outside of the fries used to have beef fat in them, and like the shit, it made me feel bad as a person, dude, because it would be people in there that straight up didn't eat beef, like they'd be like Indian or whatever, and the cow's sacred. And they come in there thinking they straight because they getting the chicken sandwich and some fries. I'm like, bro, you. And the fact that McDonald's won't tell y'all that shit is even more fucked up. It's hard to be vegan out here, bro.
Bro, them bitches used to and then they went to some whole shit. And then, like, you know, I understand, man, you trying to appease a company, trying to appease everybody. But the more you try to appease everybody, the more bland you get.
Yep.
McDonald's is the perfect fucking example.
They was dominating for a long time, dude.
Long time.
They fucking in my hometown, Nashville. They fucking McDonald's a damn near white Burger King out. Like it used to be for every McDonald's there was a Burger King right there, and then slowly but surely, nigga, one Burger King turned into a Fat Moe's. You remember that?
Yeah, that's when Nashville changed.
You remember when
That's when the city changed.
it was a Burger King down there on 21st by Vanderbilt. That shit ended up turning into what the fuck is that shit now? I don't even think the building there no more. Nah, not Qdoba. It was it's over there in that area. The building ain't there no more. Over there, no, it's Panera. Is that a Panera? Yep, over there by San Antonio Taco Company.
Man, thinking about fucking fast food.
It's right over there by Vanderbilt. It's a Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All that little shit over there. But that Panera used to be a Burger King. The one it used to be a Burger King. I feel like okay, you got Trainer Lane.
It used to be a Burger King right there.
Yep.
It used to be a Burger King on Dixon Road right there.
Yep, that's
that
the
motherfucking
the
that
gyro
gyro
shop.
place.
Yep.
You know who keeping McDonald's alive though?
Who?
Kids.
Yep. They got some heat for that too. Them damn Happy Meals.
Yep.
Damn toy costs more than the damn food.
So you gotta buy the toy?
No, you paying for a Happy Meal. But the toy cost the company more than the food that they was giving the kid. And on top of the fact that they didn't have the apple dippers back then. You know what I'm saying? Just give
These
them kids
shit
crap.
we didn't have no apples, none of that
It's
shit.
kid portions, nigga. That's
Water, apple juice, nigga, you get a little hamburger
it. And a little drink.
and a little bit of fries and a toy.
It wasn't even a little bitty fry, it was a small. They ain't started serving like a kid-size fry until like 2000s and shit.
Yeah, start cutting them costs.
Yeah, man. Fuck McDonald's. Fuck y'all niggas, man. Burger King, y'all got Burger King out here, nigga, scraggling, nigga, selling 10 nuggets for $1.
Just trying to hang.
They fucking up the game because Wendy's felt that shit, them dollar nuggets. Now they got the
Nigga,
dollar fries.
Well,
You
McDonald's
get a
came out
whole
with their
large
dollar
fry for
menu.
$1 at Wendy's.
Bullshit.
Right now?
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Yeah.
Every size
Yeah.
fry is $1 at Wendy's.
You get a large fry for $1.
Nigga, I'm going to give me a large fry.
That's why the Wendy's line they went down really since that started. I
Man,
just pay attention to the trends.
McDonald's shut everybody down. I guess we died.
You 20% better.
Yeah,
Alright,
we
yeah,
talk too much
okay.
shit.
Buzz.
They went back into it.
Yeah.
Is it recording?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We back. Slight little glitches and shit.
YouTube. Boom. Hey, I know those guys. That ain't it. That is it.
Yeah, that's it. I ain't had the controller.
Why you ain't wear orange, blue? What the fuck wrong with you, nigga?
Man, what's crazy is I thought Moss had my shirt on for like 2 seconds.
You got a shirt like that?
Bro, I got that
Put it on.
very same shirt, bro.
It's too late, huh?
Where is
Is
that?
it too
It's
late?
way too
Yeah,
fucking
ain't
late.
even
Man,
work.
we at your house. Cuz, go put the shirt on.
He got no look for that motherfucker. He's in a dirty laundry like a motherfucker. Luke gonna come out this bitch with a stain on his shit. So like, yeah, bro, we matching though.
To death.
Coordinate.
But yeah, man, McDonald's shut everybody down, especially when they came out with their dollar menu.
Bro,
Like,
I remember seeing the dollar menu in, was it Florida? I saw that was the first time I ever seen the dollar menu was when we was in Florida, but I didn't realize that they had one in Florida until we went to the Bahamas first, and I saw that their food was hella cheap down there. I was like, damn, bro, they got a dollar menu, and it was for like their dollar. I was like, this is crazy. Like, ooh, it's gonna be good.
and then slowly but surely, because they wasn't even the first ones to do it. I feel like Wendy's had the dollar menu, the 99-cent menu.
The value.
Then they changed it to the value menu.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We do. You feel the historic
Yeah.
podcast.
They had to
You
change
feel me?
it. Because I remember that shit pissed me off, dog. Them double stacks was hitting.
Man,
Them niggas was helping me out in high school.
Snacks, bro.
And then them niggas went up to like $1.09 and $1.19. And I was like, fuck that, you can't get this double stack no more, man. Fuck it. It's just, nigga, it's just a regular ass sandwich. And wasn't nobody buying them, so they came back down.
I don't got no choice but to lay back. I don't got no back support. That's why.
Man, them double stacks didn't have shit on it but 2 pieces of meat, some cheese, ketchup, and mayo.
And they used to have 2 pieces of
That's
cheese.
all you need.
They used to have 2 pieces of cheese, and then McDonald's fucked it up again. They came out with because they already had a damn double cheeseburger. And they was like, fuck that, we finna save us some money. We finna, nigga, you getting 1 piece of cheese, and it's called a McDouble.
Damn. Damn, this shit real war.
Bro,
Bruh.
the McDonald, man, them McDonald double cheeseburgers, bro. Extra ketchup and mustard on the motherfuckers, bro. When I say them motherfuckers banged, I don't even know if I like them no more, but I remember back in them days, boy, let me get 3 of them Johns, large orange, no ice, nigga, I'm good.
McDonald's has retreated from the dollar menu.
Yeah,
pads,
now
man.
they got like a value. I don't know what it's called, but they got like a tier system now. They got like your $1 shit, your $2 shit, your $3 shit.
You know who's still loyal?
Ooh.
Little Caesars.
Oh shit.
Only thing, nigga, you gotta shit while you eating that fucking shit. Then in your fucking mouth, the corner of your mouth be finna bleed and shit. Then nigga, it get fucking sand everywhere.
Yeah, the crust made out of the
Pizza
same
got
shit
sand.
the box made out of.
The pizza got fucking sand. Nigga be little
Nigga, that is
beans and
Some
shit
cornmeal.
in the
Thank
box.
you.
I used to work at Domino's. Hey, I was mean with you call it slapping dough. I used to be cold at that shit.
Damn, can you throw the shit? Like,
If you good, you allowed to.
Man,
Like they really don't want you to though. But if you cold with that shit, they'll let you do it.
Hold
I'm gonna get a job at Domino's just to go, bitch, the
Bruh.
first day and start throwing them bitches in the air. Where they gonna fire me? Bro.
I was so real at McDonald's. I got my cousin hired, and I was finna get a promotion, but I was moving to Florida to go to school. Nigga, they gave my cousin that promotion. Like my cousin ended up working corporate McDonald's shit in Nashville because of me.
No, fuck all of that shit, bro.
Damn, you was
back
shift
to my
leader?
mans, bro.
I was shift leader, bro.
Nah, bro. You disrespected Little Caesars, man. Rest in peace to the old ass white man, bro.
Man, I still get it, but god damn, bro.
Fucking up, dog. Like, man, hey, bro. Little Caesars, nigga, that's Detroit, man.
Little Caesars used to be hard to find in Nashville though.
I'm proud of Little Caesars, man. Expanding ass niggas. Y'all got a motherfucking, y'all house the fucking Pistons and the goddamn Red Wings.
Bro, that's some Michigan shit. That don't got nothing to do with me and my relationship with Little Caesars, bro.
Bruh, y'all just don't know how to experience Little Caesars like some real niggas.
So
do.
you know who else shot themselves in the foot?
Who?
Subway.
Oh yeah, Subway fucked up.
They went too hard. These niggas to this day still hollering out about a $5 foot long, and every now and then they gotta bring that sale back.
And then, but it's cause they betrayed our trust as the public.
Cause it wasn't even foot long.
It wasn't even a foot long.
It was a 10
Are you telling me we started to fucking go up there and protest what Nashville did when they did that shit? So you're telling me them white bitches that be jogging? So you're telling me
I buy 5 of these a week. So
I
that
spend
means-
$100 a month here?
That means you owe me 17 subs. I want 17 subs.
But slick, Subway's like, the quality of their food was always trash, but the niggas didn't give a fuck because they had the right fucking marketing. They really, like, shit, they are better for you than
Cause of a child
McDonald's
molester.
and all that shit. It was before that.
I wasn't fucking with a nigga till
Yeah, it was before Jared, bro. Before Jared started.
When they had the
being they
NFL
spokesperson.
players and shit.
Yeah, Jared started being very, very in the background by the time like they already fucked up for real.
Then it came out that he was diddling the kids.
Fucking kid diddler. Kid diddler worse than Hitler. You should have fucking.
so
He got his ass whooped in jail at least once.
they say he run the pod now.
Oh shit. Somebody got mad at him because all the other child molesters was looking up to him and shit. They put him in his place. Like, that's fucked up, bruh. To have niggas like, they fucking with you. And, if you know what I'm saying, you just trying to mind your business, but because so many people fuck with you and respect you, they beat your ass. That's just funny,
He
man.
was probably organizing, bro. They put the shit how they wanted to come out. They made it seem like the nigga was a victim, bro. This nigga hit the yard trying to take over. This nigga Gerald Fogle was a legend where he came from, bro. They never thought he would get took down. He went in. This nigga Jared Fogle organized the fucking pedophiles in jail for the first time.
They beat the fuck
They had
out
a
of him.
pedophile gang.
And then when they asked the dude, when they was interviewing the dude, or they was like, "Yep, I'd do it again." Like, man, I'm already in his shit. That shit was worth the extra, however many years he got added on his shit, months or whatever. It's like, I'd do that shit again all day, no question.
They'll put a hit out on your ass. Get a nigga 1,500 buns, 30 soups, 2 cold drinks, and a Snickers. You gone, nigga. A nigga will kill you for that, nigga.
The tray. That nigga getting the
Niggas
tray.
said
And
1500
2 Thursday
buns,
trays, 2
2
fish sandwich
cold
trays
drinks, nigga.
with a cake on it. Nigga, he gonna cut your motherfucking throat open.
Did you say 1,500 buns, nigga?
Yeah, he did.
1,500 buns, 30 soups, 2
cold
Coca-Colas, and a Snickers. And 2 mayonnaise packets.
I hate this nigga.
And a phone
Hold
call.
on. And 4 pinks. 4 pinks.
What is it? With splinters?
Yeah.
The sugar. A couple sugars. A picture of his gal with her clothes on.
Oh, man.
A phone call. 2 phone calls.
No.
And a stamp.
Oh man, where the rap lyrics at? I know niggas that'll do you for a pack of Splendor. I know niggas that'll get you out of here, nigga, for 1,500 bars, 30 soups, 2 Coca-Colas, 4 Splendors, a Snickers, 2 phone calls, extra pillow. Extra pillow. Those fake ass, them twisted Fritos that you used to be able to get, nigga.
The
Nigga.
barbecue?
Yeah.
I still buy them. They ain't no use to. I keep them in there.
Them damn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, get your ass whacked for a book of stamps, nigga.
Yeah, man. Jared was on some other shit when he hit jail, man.
Bruh. Man, it's only liable that the phone gonna turn off again in a minute. And that
Yeah.
probably mean that we've been on for well more than an hour.
Bro, why
I don't think so.
We should. I
You got
gotta.
a charger?
I'm gonna start having a to-do list when I come on this show.
Nah, I ain't been an hour.
It ain't. How long it's been?
Right at that, coming up on it. I think I started like around 12, 15.
Where you charge at, bro?
Who charge?